Hello and happy Halloween, everybody! I am the Doctor, the 11th Doctor, if I do say so myself. No, I'm Salty Sweet Ren, and for Halloween, I am watching The Amazing Digital Circus. Or episode 3 of The Amazing Digital Circus. I've seen the first 2 episodes in my own time, way back before I started doing reactions at all, but I have not seen episode 3 yet. And it's been out for a little while now, and I kind of been considering watching it for like a little Halloween video. Yes, I am all dressed up for Halloween. Technically, I wore this at the Ren Fest they went to recently, Renaissance Festival, and I'm going to be wearing it when it's actually Halloween, because it's not actually Halloween when I'm recording this video. It's a few days before Halloween, and I've also worn this for several Halloweens in the past, but disregard all that. I'm getting sidetracked. The Amazing Digital Circus. If you have not heard of the Amazing Digital Circus and have no idea what it is a little show where it looks like it's kind of based on one of those click and point games that I used to play way back in the 90s, 2000s. They used to have it the library that we used to go to where it looks like when they were just barely starting to break into 3D in children's video games, sort of a thing, where everything was kind of the super colorful, high poly, and just slightly creepy, but also very child-friendly sort of thing. If you are born from around the same era I was born, and you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. There at the very least at the public library that I went to as a kid, they would have libraries that had Putt, the Putt Travels Through Time game, or Pajama Sam, and all those, and they were kids games that just looked like they were just the tiniest bit creepy, but at the same time they were children's games. But Amazing Digital Circus. Just a quick recap if you have not seen the Amazing Digital Circus. If you want to be spoiler free, you'll probably want to skip ahead. But basically, the main character suddenly shows up in the Amazing Digital Circus while they're trying to record their intro, and she can't remember her name, so she's given the name Pomni. There's a bunch of other characters who are trapped there for various amounts of time, who were humans in the real world and now are trapped. You have Ragatha, Jax, Zubul, Kinger, and I want to say Gangle? I could be wrong about the name, but I think it's Gangle. There was a guy named Kaufmo, but he's abstracted. May he rest in peace. We didn't really get to meet him. When he became this big giant blob of glitchiness and eyes. But the circus is also run by a guy named Kane and his sidekick Bubble, and he's trying to keep the whole thing. He's trying to keep the whole thing running smoothly, trying to make sure nobody goes too insane or abstracts again, or just making sure nobody loses their minds by sending them on all sorts of zany adventures and mini games and stuff. I don't think he's intentionally malicious either. I think he just doesn't get how people are, is kind of my idea of him. Pomni's only been there for about a day before she's thrown into an adventure in a sort of Candyland world, where we end up meeting a whole bunch of bandits, and one of them is this adorable, they're all adorable alligator gummies, but one of them is named Gummy Goo, and he is awesome. We all love Gummy Goo. And he and Pomni kind of bond after they fall out of bounds, and he has this traumatizing experience of realizing that he's just an NPC. Is he actually real, and etc., etc. But he and Pomni have this bonding moment, and they get back to the surface, and she tries to take him back to the circus with him. Except that Kane's oh, wait a second, I can't tell you PCs and NPCs apart! Snaps his fingers, and Gummy Goo dissolves into nothing, and everybody is traumatized who watches the show, and Pomni is also traumatized. But at least we also get a sweet moment where Pomni also realizes she's not quite alone, because she realizes how much everybody cares about everybody else when she's invited to join in Kaufmo's memorial service, or at least to watch it. And that's kind of about it in terms of what's happened so far in the Amazing Digital Circus. I have not seen any of this episode yet. I've seen like people's thumbnails and it looks terrifying. I hope there's no jump scares. I do not do well with jump scares. I'm sure it's like they're trying to keep it at least somewhat appropriate, right? Or at least like Disney levels of family appropriate, I'm sure. Or early Disney levels. Not like modern Disney where they're trying to like super sanitize stuff, but like if you know what I'm talking about with like older Disney stuff, you know what I'm talking about. But that's about it so far, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and begin this episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. So, why are you blue? Oh, holding your breath contest. Okay, how long can you hold your breath if you don't think about it? Ooh, purple. Wait, if you were only blue before? Then how long were you holding your breath? I could hold my breath at least this long.
Now she's turning blue.
Well, she was already blue.
And Zubul turned straight.
My limbs straighten up. Fuck off.
I love Zubul. They're cool.
I want to keep the mystery alive.
What does happen with you, Jax?
Viewers think it is.
And here we go, spooky haunted mansion time.
I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
Mature. Ah, yes, my favorite word, mature.
Everybody into the fractal noise.
Where is Zubul? Zubul keeps missing out on every adventure. Are they ever going to participate, or? All right, spooky time. It's a horror episode. It is going. Neither am I. Neither do I, Pomni. Ooh, that's the first time I've ever seen his mouth open. What's up there? Oh, hello. Well, that's a weird thing that your body does.
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
This isn't Ghostbusters, or is that Ghostbusters? I've never actually seen Ghostbusters.
Not sure.
Oh, poor Pomni.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
Oh boy. Well, that's terrifying.
Just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing
Aw.
adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about
I don't. What about your feelings, Kane? Oh, are we doing therapy?
I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
Is he programmed to not remember? Is Zubul's problem something that he can't remember?
You're probably not even listening.
Zubul, look at this cool bee I drew.
I was gonna be like, well, maybe he's listening, but he's not paying attention. Nah, he's just straight up not listening. Oh, this is straight up horror. I do not like that. Nope. No. Is that supposed to be Kinger? Why did I leave my blanket on the bed? I should have grabbed it and like at least had it over my lap. This is not good. I do not like this.
I'm starting to think.
I'm starting to think that this is gonna be a terrible idea. No. Oh, this is gonna be great. Might accidentally activate this, but I need something to just have anxiety. I'm sorry, Pomni. I am very much with you. I hate the anxiety, stress. Ugh. Why can I see the redness in your eyes, Kinger? Is this like new game shaders or something? Or have we always been able to see the reds of the veins? Well, they have let the head out of the sight. It truly is. And it's gonna be right behind them, isn't it?
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
2D animation here? This is a great way to save on the budget, honestly. Truly a great way to save on budget. It's gonna suddenly turn back and it's gonna be... I'm expecting lights are coming back on and it's gonna be jump scare. I'm like trying to shield myself from jump scare. I do not do well with jump scares. Hey Simba, can I pet your little fuzzy paws to avoid the jump scare? Because I know there's going to be one. Okay, I was looking away from the screen for that. I do not like that. I do not like this. I knew it was gonna be jump scares. I knew it. Why? The fact that there was a jump scare coming was like so predictable. I'm just glad I was looking away for that. I'm just kind of glad I was, because okay, at least like since it's not like jump scare, it's what? Get out of there! Or down. Plummet. It's time to plummet. Oh. You're a war criminal. Ah, okay.
I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces.
Oh.
I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't remember. It's because that problem is already solved.
Is it?
Swap out your undesirable Zooble parts for better.
And that's the problem.
Agatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fight with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, they care so much about everybody. I feel Zooble so much. They are just Zooble, like they don't like they have a body that like it's like they can swap out all the different pieces, but they don't like that doesn't solve the problem. Is that they like because like just because they have to like swap out different parts, they haven't been able to find parts that they actually like. Like that's the problem. And then like they have a point about the adventures too. Like Kane doesn't get it, but everybody is like nobody actually enjoys the adventures themselves. They're just like Ragatha's just politely entertained by them, and like everything that Zooble was saying is yeah, accurate. Pomni's just been traumatized every single time, and it's just I just feel so much. I'm also a little tired today. I've been up since like, well, I was up until like 3 a.m. last night because I had to be dog sitting while my sister was out with like the puppy at like an emergency vet thing. But anyways.
What you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that...
Okay, you've got your own issues too. Uh-oh.
We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
I'm so sorry, Zooble. And back to the horror.
No longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing
Ugh.
else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
This is gonna be my nightmares tonight.
Please don't come alive.
Okay, I won't.
You know what? Fair enough.
Let's make them count.
Kinger's getting serious here. Oh, there's the body of it. And there's the head. Oh boy. And... Well!
Is it so bad?
And it's gonna come back, isn't it?
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know
Seriously!
Nature was actually one of God's angels.
Why? Why do this?
No.
Why?
How did he record this if he was in hell?
Why?
I hope you're ready.
I hate this stupid attention!
I'm with you, Pomni. Oh, and they're having a fun time.
Me again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Oh, that's the husband of.
If your friends see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them.
You know what? Fair enough. They're gonna plummet down on top of these guys, aren't they?
You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are.
Oh, they had an Undertale style adventure.
I'm sure Kane included a way to escape.
You'd have to, right? Because otherwise the others would be trapped and...
Hold on.
What are those?
Let me try something. It could be a way out.
What are those little floaty things?
Since we still have our bodies?
Oh, no. Why? Ah, possessed Pomni. Oh.
Hey, you all right?
What happened with Kinger's backstory?
Why?
Why what?
Every day I spend here is
Oh,
wondering-
yeah.
I knew it would end up like this.
He's chasing us.
How are they supposed to get out of this situation, though, genuinely? Like... I just feel so bad.
Different lately.
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories,
Oh.
but being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Are you going to remember when you were
Right after
human?
my wife
Or...
had abstracted.
Oh, she was here too.
Exact story, same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time. She
Oh.
got sent to the cellar.
Oh, Kinger. This is...
I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
Oh.
You had a wife?
I know how I can feel in this.
Oh, Kinger.
Sadness.
Oh.
Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
I was not expecting this to be super emotional.
It's not. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
Oh, that is clever.
You're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're
Aw.
not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
As
Oh.
long as you
Kinger.
things will be okay.
This is just so emotional.
We'll
I-
get through it together.
Oh. I'm gonna hold my breath too. The glowing, oh!
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything,
Oh, this is just so sweet.
appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. What?
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
Wait, what comedy mask?
And just welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us
Yeah, I was just like, what the heck kind of name is that? Oh, Kinger. Oh, is there like a little after credit scene? I have to like look behind my phone. I don't think there is. Oh, that episode. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am feeling like just so much emotion right now. Oh my gosh. So we are getting a lot with like both Zubul and Kinger here, like just getting to know so much about their stories and a little bit about like how Kane needs to be like we cannot have Kane questioning like what he's made for or the world gets destroyed. That's something I noticed as well. Cannot have Kane start questioning stuff or that stuff happens. But also it feels like the whole thing with like the horror story that Kinger was going through like was kind of reminding him of his own past, and like it was mostly just like the darkness that did, and just Oh, I just feel so much for them. Kinger's story, I'm curious about like when Kinger met his wife. Was it like, did they know each other outside of the circus and end up stuck together? Or did they meet in the circus and like have their wedding in the circus and kind of like bonded over stuff and just... And then like with Zubal's story as well, like they have like, I've already went into this a little bit, but they have this, like, I cannot put it into words suddenly. I was able to put it into words earlier. My brain is just like a little bit kaput right now, I guess. Again, sorry, I did not get much sleep last night. But just, I really do appreciate how like Kinger's being there for Pomni. Like, Kinger was just like suddenly like so... Kinger really took charge, and I was not expecting that, but I'm so glad that he did. And I'm so glad we got this moment. And Zubal is... like, they care so much about the other people too. Like, they want to make sure like everybody's doing okay too, is something that like they were kind of implying. And they feel like the adventures that Kane is doing just aren't doing that. And then it ended up, I guess, like Zubal was kind of helping with a therapy session for Kane, I guess. I kind of want to know how that went. I really want to know how Kane's therapy session went. But I guess it somehow into the Wild West is not really a direction at all, and I don't know, but I wonder how a purely digital character's therapy session would be. Like, where would the logic go in that, especially with Kane? There's so many interesting implications. I'm sorry I was not looking at the screen for the jump scare bits or like this really horrifying stuff, but like I don't do well with horror. I just don't do well with horror. I'm with Pomni. I was at the very least I saw the important parts. I did see what the creature ends up looking like because it was on the screen without being a jump scare, and oh boy. I wonder when we're going to get into the other characters too. Cause like I gotta know what Jax's issue is. Like, seriously. I gotta know why Jax is the way that Jax is. But I'm kind of like running out of things to say right now. But I guess I'm gonna leave this off here. It feels like I haven't really said much, or I also can't really think of what else to say because I'm kind of sleep deprived. I am tired. But if you guys enjoyed, please do be sure to go ahead, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Please no spoilers in the comments. If you want to see me react to something, please let me know what you want to see me react to. If you want to check out my Patreon, you can go ahead and check out full unedited reactions over there at the $5 tier and above. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there, everybody. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to all my patrons this month. Roach, Art Cryptid, Brambles, The Horror Hive, Julia Egan, and Saffronique. Your support really helps me out a lot. It really means so much, and you guys are all amazing. Thank you all.